The Witch of Moon's Lane presents
How to Witch, bitch.
Welcome back to How to Witch, bitch. Michelle, the Witch of Moon's Lane. How are we?
Hello, darling. How are you?
Good. Now, we've had a couple of comments as well. Now, this was about Leslie's apartment. Do you remember that one where the balloon came into Leslie's apartment? Which was still very strange.
Yeah.
But someone else said this happened to her as well, and it was a baby boy balloon. Entered through a fourth-storey window. I was 18 at the time, home alone in London. Felt like a sign I never understood.
There you go.
Isn't that bizarre?
Wow.
Because we thought Leslie's was a pink balloon that came in through her apartment window, and you said it was to do with bringing in more romance into her life. Mm-hmm. A baby boy balloon.
But baby blue is more about being calm, so it would have been interesting to see how she was at that particular time when she was living obviously overseas. She was on her own.
Alone.
She was only alone, yeah.
Fourth-storey window.
Yeah.
I don't know if calm's the word I'd be using for that.
No, but I think that's what the message was.
Okay.
So, was her life in chaos at the time? So we're going to have to you're going to have to get back to us on that one, and we can maybe do a little bit of a reading on that.
Someone else as well did actually bring up an interesting point, which I think many people would understand in the witch field. Find the judgment from other people about witchy things is so hard to get past. I know for them they don't understand what it's like, and sometimes they're scared to hear things. Makes me feel like I need to hide away with anything witchy because I don't want to do it because they'll be judged.
Oh, come out of the broom closet,
Is
darling.
that something that you found as well?
Well, I didn't care. I think that's a thing with me is it's like I guess I had more confidence around it. So myself as a person, I'm a little bit more confident, so I'm more extrovert than introvert.
And your family was into that
and my
anyway
family
as well.
was, yeah. So it wasn't really, for me, it wasn't something that was meant to be put away. And as I said before, I grew up where, I had the lady that was below us was the town psychic. So, I mean, for me, all of that stuff was always around. So I was never... And people always say, oh, that was really interesting. But I think for me too, with growing up, I used to do it a lot at school. So I'd go up and I'd just start talking to someone and go, oh, so you've got a sister and you've got this happening. And they never clued into it. They would just went, yeah. And they never ever clued into the fact that I was reading them. Yeah.
So what age would you do that?
I'd do that all through school. Yeah, I've always done that.
But no one ever kind of picked up and started screaming witch at you?
No. But then I was also in Sunday school on during the as well, because that was that time. Yeah, it was a ruse. I was a bit of a ruse.
I guess
I was the one in the back asking all the questions, and the priest was, get this girl out of here.
Rightio. I guess that's something that a lot of people may feel as well, with that sort of judgment from other people about witchy things.
I think it's more of a case of if you believe in something, then definitely put your trust in your own self-belief. If it makes you happy, then do it. So this is more about people honouring who they are. So if that's something that's part of you, then you need to honour that.
Yep.
And some people are going to
think... Find your people too.
Well, that's true. Find your crowd. But also, if people think you're jats crackers, look, people are always going to judge you regardless. You could be the best person in the world and someone will still not like you and someone will still judge you. So you may as well at least get out there and be yourself, because there's always going to be someone that doesn't like you. There's always going to be someone that says something nasty about you. There's always somebody that thinks you're this, that and whatever. You've just got to be happy being yourself.
But it's also finding your tribe as well. Because
I think so too, yeah,
people
definitely.
People might be passionate, say, about the Carlton Football Club,
yeah,
which I know my family is. So we believe in Carlton, not that anyone else does at the moment. But to go to a Collingwood supporter and say, no, believe in this, they'd be like, no, because I believe in this. So it's that belief, and it's also finding your people. It's finding those people. You don't try to go and sell something.
But you both believe in football, don't you? It. So therefore you still got a common ground.
You got a common ground, but severely different interests.
Yeah. But I always say that, if you believe in... There's about 4,000 different gods.
Absolutely.
Right? And so technically, some people believe in 3,000 of them. Some believe in one. Some believe in none. But at the end of the day, we all sort of say that we believe in something, whether or not we believe that there's nothing after here, or we believe that there's something, or we believe that there's this God, or we believe there's reincarnation. We can all chat about the fact that there is something.
But also as well with the witchcraft, and from what I've picked up from our podcasts and also, readings and things like that, the belief when it comes to witchcraft or to how to witch and all that kind of stuff, there's a positive to it. There's always a positive. There's always a wanting the best.
That's
There's
right.
always trying to find the best to make things better. It's more of a positive.
It's more of a
thought
positive,
process.
yeah, definitely. But I mean, again, the practitioner, you've got to find your tribe. You're correct in what you're saying, because the practitioner could also be somebody that is using it for purposes that aren't great.
Yeah.
But then again, I would actually look at that particular person, not look at the actual witchcraft as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's lots of people that follow other religions that are doing it not for the greatest of things as well.
Yeah. So something else that's universal that we thought we'd touch on today is kitchen witches.
Yeah.
So kitchen witches, people putting together, and cooking is a very primal thing. Obviously, we need to eat, but also it's sometimes about the process of cooking, the experience of cooking, the love that you put into your food.
That's
Is
right.
that pretty much a kitchen witch?
That's a kitchen witch, and a witch that actually knows about her herbs and what sort of spices that she's putting in, and the intent that she does when she does put those particular things in. So we know that basil's intent is prosperity and protection, and so the spell is as you add basil to a dish, you envision the abundance flowing through your life, and you can even say things like "Basil strong, bring wealth along." Like, these are things that you can have yourself, and what it is self-belief in that you're actually then conjuring a spell through your food. Rosemary, that we're always rosemary. We love our rosemary. Well, rosemary's intent is memory and clarity too. It's good for those things. So while sprinkling rosemary, you can picture in your mind sharp and clear, and you can recite, "Rosemary, bless my mind, clarity I seek and I find."
Ooh, I like
so
that.
these are things that you can be saying. You just learn little things, and as you put one ingredient in, you say it, you put another ingredient in, you say it. So time's intent is courage and strength, and the spell could also include imagining yourself brave and strong. So say, for example, the next day you've got to go in and you're going in for something medical, or you're going in to work and you're wanting a promotion. This is something that you'd want to put in the night before, and you can whisper to yourself, "Bestow me courage to face what I don't know." So this could be giving you that as well. Sage's wisdom is more about purification, and so while adding that, you can visualize negative energy dissipating and chant "Sage so pure, cleanse and assure." Your mint, as we know, is also another healing and prosperity as well. The spell is you can incorporate mint for health and wealth flourishing, and you can say mint might heal and prosper in the night. Lavender is really good for peace and tranquility. Oh, really good lavender tea if you really can't sleep. Definitely, I've got a beautiful lavender tea that you can use, but lavender is really good at night to sleep. So you can say lavender light, peace tonight while you're using that. Dill, do you use dill much?
I love dill.
You'll love dill.
It's like you either hate it or you love it. The dill mayonnaise, it's just
Oh, that's
sensational.
good. Yeah, that's sensational.
Ooh, sensational.
Well, you would then say dill defend and prosperity send, because dill is also another protection and prosperity one as well.
Along with ginger, cinnamon and spearmint for money.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Parsley is another good one. Parsley pure, garden assure. So that's another protection as well. Chamomile's a nice one. It's more for calm and luck. So if you say the chant, chamomile, calm, luck be drawn. Now, oregano, this is my favourite herb. I love oregano, or oregano, depending on where you are. It's for joy and vigour. So you say oregano, bright joy and energy ignite. And so remember all of these, as you're just putting them in, you would be saying the chant. So another really good recipe is a red wine casserole.
Red wine,
so,
yes, absolutely.
we like that. So you can use beef or chicken, whatever you preferred. And the magic intent for this is strength and protection. So red wine, believe it or not, is passion and vitality.
Oh.
And that's why they say it's good for your heart. So rosemary, as we said, clarity and memory. Garlic, I love this, protection and purification. So onions are for stability and insurance. Mushrooms are for growth and protection. Carrots are for clarity and insight. And isn't that funny? What did Mum used to say? Eat your carrots.
Oh, yeah.
Eyesight. Yeah, definitely. So that's true in that. Thyme for courage and strength. Bay leaves for wisdom and strength. And salt and pepper for balance and protection. So, you just warm up your meat, definitely roll it in flour and then pop that in, cooking it in, brown it in, visualize strength and protection infusing this dish. You can chant, by the strength of earth and flame, provide us well, protect the same. You add your onions and your garlic. And sometimes you can actually put some ginger in there too, which is nice. You stir up stability and purification. You say stable and ground, purifies light, bring clarity, dispel and fright. So pouring the red wine, as you're pouring the red wine, you're imagining passion. Passion and vitality surging through the meal. Heck, we could even maybe cook this before your sex magic. So this is a dish which is warm and light and ignites passion. So all the vegetables, you can put lots of different vegetables in: carrots, mushroom, rosemary, thyme, bay leaves. And you want to just focus on wisdom, and you chant each herb, which we've talked about before. But courage, rise, growth within, be wise. Your salt and pepper, you envision balance. So isn't it funny, salt and pepper is more about balance with the salt that brings in light and dark. Simmer the casserole. You can definitely put it in a slow cooker before serving it. But really, you can pop it with on bread, or you can pop it onto mashed potatoes. But it's just a main staple. It's more of the case of you can add more or not. Everyone knows how to do a good red wine casserole. You can add, you can subtract. But this is more about learning when you're putting the herbs in to actually say the chant.
It's
because if you're doing it anyway, I mean, it's a bit like the salt over the shoulder for protection. I mean, everyone does that. And I mean, that's something that's been around for forever and a day.
So as a kitchen witch, do you have to grow your own herbs and stuff like that?
Some people do, but I'm just saying, even if you're not a kitchen witch, to me a kitchen witch is if you're going to cook something anyway, if you know what you can say over the herbs, why not say it anyway? It's it's kind of like an assurance plan, isn't it? You know, really, at the end of the day.
And there are some people who are foodies. They're people not only who like to eat nice food, but also the process of cooking is almost a healing thing for a lot of people.
That's right.
Cooking for your family. You know, every Sunday we have a roast, which we always, the kids hate it, but anyway, we're going to continue doing it. But it's a tradition that we have as a family with the Sunday roast and everything else. So, and also I guess there's a lot of healing powers within food as well. Like we were talking about the spells and the chants and things like that. But there's a lot of, you know, a good hearty casserole will make you feel good.
It will make you feel good.
Makes
and it's
your soul
really
feel
good
good
when you're in Yule and it's cold and it's freezing outside. But also too, you know, the brighter the vegetable, the more it's going to have an antioxidants, the more it's going to have fighting cancer properties and all the other things with it as well. But again, a good hearty meal makes you feel great anyway. And
Should you have a kitchen
with
altar?
potato. You can, and that can be your herbs. So you can actually have your herbs where it has all this sort of stuff. You can even be looking at getting out your anthem, and you can use that as a stirrer. Because remember, you're stirring, that pot is a cauldron. You can be stirring all your ingredients together while saying it. And my whole thing is, it just makes cooking a lot more fun.
Absolutely.
You know?
We've touched on healing as well, so we might look at another
But we wouldn't
episode.
want to say anything about cooking with that.
No, we don't need to say that.
No, okay.
No. Don't
You
say
knew
that.
where
No,
I was going
just-
to. You
just
knew where
stop-
I was going to
just
go
stop
with
talking.
that. Did you?
Just don't. No, stop. You're still talking. Just stop. So we've touched on the healing of magic. We might look at another episode when we do that as well. Stop laughing and
sorry.
move on.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Sorry, Mum.
So we are going to have a look as well at next up. We're going to have a look at some stars, and you've got some stars for. Is it for this time? For this month? For
this week.
Yep, this week.
This week.
All right. We'll have a look at that next.
Great.
All right. Let's check the stars for the week.
Okay, so this week Aries is going to have a surge of energy and also be looking at being a little bit more ambitious. It's a great time to start new projects and tackle challenges. Keep your eye on your tempers, ladies and gentlemen. Your fiery nature does also want to spark up this week. So Taurus, known as the bull, is very calm and has a lot of stability about them this week, and they are needing to focus or refocus. They do love their comfort and they enjoy simple pleasures. Financially, opportunities will be arising, so certainly look out for those. Gemini, communication and curiosity will be at the forefront this week. Networking and social interactions will bring a lot of exciting opportunities, but definitely stay open-minded and flexible when making new connections. Cancer's an emotional sign, and there's lots and lots of insight, especially a lot of personal reflection. This will certainly guide you this week. It's an excellent time to nurture bonds of family and invest a little bit more in home life. Balance your sensitivity with practicality. So Leo's, the little lions, this week they're filled with creativity and self-expression. Your charisma and nature will shine, making it an ideal time to showcase your talents and embrace opportunities and even to inspire others. Virgo, the intention this week is to detail, and organising is a key theme this week. You may find satisfaction in completing tasks and achieving goals. Stay grounded and avoid perfectionism, which is quite hard for Virgos. This would definitely hinder your productivity. So Libra, this week you'll be seeking harmony in relationships and in your environments. You'll strive to balance and be fair, definitely being diplomatic when solutions are needed. Your charm, though, will also ease any tensions on the horizon. Scorpios will experience deep introspective and transformation. Embrace change and trust your intuition. Your determination will drive progress, but remember to communicate openly to others what you are doing. Sagittarius will be adventurous and they will learn a lot this week. So explore new ideas and take bold steps forward. Opportunities for growth are abound, so be prepared to embrace the unknown. Capricorn, please focus on your career and any long-term goals that you have put on the side. Your dedication and perseverance will be recognised, so definitely balance your work and your personal life to avoid burnout and foster well-being. Aquarius is innovation, and originally you have a lot of strengths. So collaborations would be really good for you with unique ideas. So stay true to your values though and be open to new perspectives. Pisces, your intuition and creativity will be heightened. Use your imagination, definitely your talents to find solutions and express yourself. Embrace compassion and empathy, especially with interaction with others. So may this week bring a lot of positive energy and opportunities to each sign.
All right, well, there you go. Thank you very much, Michelle. The stars, I think, a lot of people believe in that as well, so it's nice to add it into the podcast. Mm-hmm. Make sure if there are any comments, any questions, maybe the casserole recipe, if you want that as well, you can leave us a little message. We'd love 5 stars as well, bit of a rating, bit of love, always nice. Thank you very much for joining us for How to Witch Bitch.
Woodwork Podcasts.